So the next part of the rubric is the body paragraphs, and this is worth 25% of your essay. So this is the heaviest and most weightiest part of your essay. It makes sense because this is going to be the largest part of your essay, which is 3 to 4 body paragraphs. So here we are again looking at the body paragraph, and remember this is A-level body paragraph sentence. And this one is saying that a great body paragraph has developed 3 to 4 developed body paragraphs containing a topic sentence, relevant and vivid details, meaning that everything that is every sentence is serving a purpose, is trying to support the topic sentence. Every sentence is connected to the topic sentence. Vivid meaning clear. So every sentence, there's no ambiguity, there's no unclear. Nothing is unclear, and everything is supported. Body paragraphs contain well-developed explanation, analysis, and discussion, and demonstrate a full understanding. Each body has a minimum of 5 to 6 sentences. So again, explanation, analysis, discussion. This is very key to the body paragraphs. So here's an example of a body paragraph in a compare and contrast essay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through this body paragraph and look at the topic sentences, where do they make points, where do they support those points, and where do they have transitions to a new point, and then finally the concluding sentence. And color coding it so it makes it nice and clear for everybody. So starting with the topic sentence, the first major difference between studying in high school and studying in college is how comfortable it is. So if we move on and trying to find the points, you'll notice a pattern that we look for point number 1. The first way that they differ in comfort is the uniform, and then we're going to the next point. Another way that they differ in comfort is the school schedule, and then finally another point is the break time. So as we move on, looking at the next part, we're looking at the support, and so we made a point, and then directly after the point we give an example or support. So in high school, for example, in high school, students wear special uniforms which have the same color skirt and shirt for all students, but in college, students wear casual clothes such as dresses with distinctive styles with different colors. And we move on, and as we can see, after that second point directly, for instance, high school students cannot choose their schedule, while in college, students have their freedom to choose their schedule. So we're having this pattern. We have a point, and then we have an example. We have a point, and then we have an example. And last example, in high school, the break is only 15 minutes. On the other hand, in college, there are breaks between every class. Next, we're looking at transitions. And transitions, we're using this word in a very loose term, meaning every time we're going from anywhere, we're going from, a topic sentence to a point to an example, and anywhere in between. So here we say the first way that they differ, can be seen as a transition. Also, for example, and then but can also be used as a transition because we're looking at the difference between, we're saying high school here, and then we're saying college here. Next, using it in this, in that point, the beginning of the point, before the example, in the example, after the example, before this point, and so on. And again, to sum up, going to the concluding sentence, again, another transition. So the point I'm trying to make is that, transitions, the word trans takes you from one thing to another. So you're in the topic sentence, and then it transitions into the point, and then it transitions into the example. And example has, is giving 2 sides, and then that means, which is transitioning into how this connects back to the topic sentence. And between every element, you're seeing transitions. And what we have next is showing how the example proves the topic sentence. So we're not just leaving this example hanging, but we're taking the example and saying, okay, and that means students wear the clothes they like and feel more comfortable with it. So again, this takes it back to the topic sentence, because everything here has to be supporting that topic sentence. So we make a point, we support that point with an example, and then we show how that example supports that topic sentence. And the next one, we're talking about the schedule. That means students at college don't have freedom to pick their schedule, and they can choose, I think that's what say, students at college have the freedom to pick their schedule, and they can choose what time they like in the morning or in the afternoon, which is, again, showing how there's more comfort in the college. And then finally, the last point, an example, which means students can take rest, refresh their minds, and feel more relaxed, which is another example of supporting that these two things are different in comfort. So these are good examples of a body paragraph with a topic sentence. Concluding sentence that just says the same thing as a topic sentence, but in a different way, making points, giving examples, and showing how those examples support that topic sentence. All right.